TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.
Son,
You know what I'm saying?
They really speak their truth.
The hell was that?
you're.
Oh shit. What up, y'all, man? What it do? What the business is? What's good? It's your boy Mel, and we back in here again, bringing the barbershop to the box office, baby. Just imagine your 13-year-old son is accused of a crime so shocking it flips the entire world upside down. The whispers in the fucking neighborhood, the side eyes at the grocery store, and the burning question: how well do you really know your own child? God, let's dive into it. TruVue Podcast. God damn. This motherfucker.
Wow, what a great intro. I am hyphen X, man. TruVue Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. Let's get this one going. I leave it to my guy.
Yes, sir, man. We back in the building with another one. And as you can see, this is going to be a good one, a real one, a serious one. Let's get to it.
Yeah, once again, thanks again for tuning in. This grown man MJ in the place to be with the people to be with. The man who keep it real on the reels. I love everybody. Let's get that clear. Let's get to it, fellas.
Let me just take that deep breath, y'all. Let's get into it. Cheers, gentlemen. I think this is going to be one of them conversations, y'all. What in the hell might I be talking about? Well, Adolescence. What is that, you might ask? Adolescence is a British crime drama miniseries that delves deep into the complexities of youth, family, and societal pressures. The series centers around Jamie Miller, a 13-year-old boy portrayed by Owen Cooper, who is arrested on suspicion of murdering his classmate, Katie Leonard. As the investigation unfolds, the narrative explores themes of bullying, the influence of online subcultures, and the challenges faced by modern adolescents. Stephen Graham delivers a compelling performance as Eddie Miller, Jamie's father, grappling with the unimaginable situation. The series is co-created by Jack Thorne and Stephen Graham, with Philip Barantini, directing each of the 4 episodes, uniquely shot in a continuous single take to heighten the immersive experience. Produced by Warp Films, Matriarch Productions, and Plan B Entertainment. Shout out Brad Pitt. Adolescence is available for streaming on Netflix. 4 limited series episodes with a runtime between 51 to 65 minutes each. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 9.3 out of 10. Metacritic gave it a 91 out of 100. And viewership garnered 96.7 million views in the first 3 weeks. Huh. What do you think the TruVue Podcast gave it?
Look at me now. Look at me now. Oh.
And shout out to that. With that being 96.7 million views in the first 3 weeks, it is placed 9th on Netflix's most all-time watched list. So shout out to them for that. With 4 episodes. Crazy.
I think that's one of the best parts about the series. The 4-episode concept is very bingeable. The series draws you in and kind of gets better as the writing, to me, gets better as the series goes on. So the 4 episodes was perfect. the way the 4 episodes was done, where you get a perspective from each of, I guess, the main factors within the story, and they're not all kind of told with the same temperament each episode. And then shout out to the director, because he does a one take through the whole hour of each of these episodes, which is phenomenal work, because the work that he does doesn't make you seem like it's a one take shot, but it just makes you feel like you are present within the whole drama of it. I think that's by far one of my favorite parts of the whole series, that and the sound production that he does on this. So shout out to him.
I'm gonna agree with you on that, Mike. That continuous shot, that just shows you like the way these actors and the directors, they were in sync. You know what I'm saying? And I believe I was talking to Mel offline, and I was telling him, I was like, man, just that car ride to the store and back, like I'm in the whip with them. I'm in the whip with them. I've been going about my day, you know what I'm saying, and have to answer that phone call from a family member in jail or in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, my life is continuing out here. I'm trying to go on about, what do you say? I'm trying to get the day back.
Win the day
You know
back.
what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Win the day back, man. You know, so like that continuous one shot, kind of piggyback off what Mike said, is that it really made you feel as if you are in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm waiting, I'm unsure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being able to feel the emotion as being displayed on the screen.
Man, yes. If ever, I hear the comment all the time, like, I wish I could be a fly on the wall. I didn't want to be the fly on the wall, but I was, because the way this was shot, like it was from my perspective the whole time, and I'm literally following these characters around, and the way that they cleverly passed it along to different characters when they needed to move the camera. It wasn't just the camera getting up by itself. You followed a character, and then that character interacted with another character. You jumped over to that character, and then it panned over. I was like, that was clever as shit. So that alone was raising my anxiety a little bit, because I was like, what the fuck is going? Because I spent a lot of this damn film. Number one, as a parent watching this, god damn. So that alone, having, just looking at me, I started side-eyeing a lot of my kids in the house. Like, motherfucker, I wish that you bet not. You bet not. So on top of that, and then the continue,
as parents, I hate to cut you off, but I want to touch on that parent part. As parents, did it make you feel like, man, I'm kind of out of touch with today's lingo and what's going on?
I didn't know Andrew Tate had that big of a, like, I hear of him, but I didn't know it affects kids and shit like that. Like, I listen to Andrew Tate and I laugh at him a lot, because it's just funny.
Well, he went and sat with a lot of he said he went and sat with a lot of those streamers. He did his own streaming, which is the community of those young men. And had a whole little like club type community, you know, that
you had to buy
people bought into. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it was, he had an appeal to a wide audience, you know what I mean? He talked a good game, and then, you know, he came around the black folks because of Kevin Samuels, you know, you know, we was hearing with him, we kind of collided with that kind of community too, but that community had been running for a while. The Manosphere had been going for easily 20 years prior to Kevin Samuels. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, that was, I thought they kind of portrayed it kind of okay in this. They didn't dive too deep, but again, to Hyphen's point, they did a very good job of showing the two separate worlds that adults and teenagers live in. Similar to when we grew up, we lived in a completely different world. When that hip hop was being exposed to us, we lived in a completely different world than our parents. And the lingo, they like, what is you saying, boy? Like,
right? What did you say?
Like
what
that
you
around
say?
here? Yeah. Now we don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah.
I think for me,
you know, so I mean, it hit home with that. Go ahead, my bad, Zoe.
I was gonna say for me, it's a bit different. At times, I am behind some, with the lingo or what's popping in my kids' world. But the point Mike just made, the music, the hip hop, by me being a creator and in that world that's making what they listening to, that's what keeps me hip, at times, and kind of ahead of the curve of what they got going on. And I go to my kids a lot for inspiration to kind of stay in the mix as I'm getting older. But I definitely can't keep up with everything, man. They got a lot going on. I feel they are more fast-paced than we were, at their ages. Definitely a lot out here at their disposal, especially with these devices, man. Check them motherfucking devices, parents.
Nah, that's real.
That's real as shit. On top of that, I think one thing I do hate is I didn't watch this with my kids because I would have liked to see their get their point of view from it. So that is something that I'll probably end up doing. But I connected with the father so much. Like I was just like he was just like, nah, my son wouldn't do that shit. And then when he saw the fucking video, God damn. Like he was just like
something wrong with me, son.
What the fuck? Like what the like and you can see it building out there. And this was the conversation me and Hyphen had. Like you could see it, like the dad, we said the dad kind of knew something was up because he was like, this nigga don't never ask for me. The fuck he asking for me?
Right.
What the fuck?
What's this nigga asking for me for?
The mama
asked for his mom and shit.
Why is he asking for you? I don't know what the fuck he asking for me for. What the fuck he asking? I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's like he's
and typically, as a father, I feel every dad does this, especially with their boys. Is one question.
Did you
ask you this one time?
Don't lie to me, nigga.
And typically, that's when they fess the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, nah, nigga, I ain't do shit.
That shit out for 11 months, my nigga.
See, so that's the thing, though. It's like earlier you made the comment, check them devices. I think it's more about check the advices, and you know what I mean. The way your child conducts with you know what I'm saying. The way your child conducts with you is important, and a lot of times I look back in my childhood, and it's like you didn't trust the protection of your parents. So you didn't go to them with your issues. You didn't speak to them on your problems. So having that open line and like you said, I'm gonna ask you this one time. Don't let me get blindsided in this at the same time. Make me aware so I can be able to protect you at the same time. If your child is on that level with you, I think that helps out the whole circumstance of the matter.
Absolutely.
No, hey, bro, you can just preach the gospel right there.
That's another mic drop.
Yes.
By MJ. Mike.
That was the gospel.
God damn.
And I also like the way he was like how the father was like, my dad used to beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So I decided to take a different approach with my kid. And my kid became out to be a fucking murderer. Like, what the fuck?
My fault?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. That's why I say I connected with this man. Like, damn, did I not beat him enough? Fuck, I should have.
Like the characters were human, and I think a lot of it has to do with that camera angle, the use of that camera. It really made them human.
Good point.
The way this shit was shot, dog. Like from the get go, I'm like this watching this motherfucker. Like, wait, what the fuck going on?
I'm at to
the end where I'm like, damn, wait, that's it? It's over already? Like. They had, the viewer locked in the whole time, man. Even, when Shorty was in the room with the psychiatrist, like the whole ride, like, it
stop right there, Zo. Stop right there, Zo.
Yeah. Get on her ass real quick.
No, I'm saying that episode when he was in the room with the therapist or whatever, they actually shot that episode first. This was the young man's first time ever shooting a production. This is first film ever, and that was his first film.
He cold.
Yeah, he cold.
He cold.
Hey man, I might have to raise my score, man.
Yeah, hey, based off that right there, he cold.
Yeah, he was he was definitely cold.
And
they did.
And I've been getting on the child actors. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna be a child actor, get in here and fucking act. And this motherfucker was in here acting his ass off. I really thought like this motherfucker was schizophrenic.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was like, something wrong.
Like, did he not do it? Is that not him?
Was it another character inside of him that jumped out and he ain't know?
I believe him. He didn't do it. Like, he didn't do that shit.
But
and she was a bitch.
It wasn't her fault. It wasn't her fault. God damn. No, the writing was so good in this though. And one thing I did find after
the fuck is that, man?
After I fucking started going back and rewatching it again, they dropped so many breadcrumbs and the way that they released them that you don't notice it until you watch the whole thing and you go back and start rewatching it again. And you're like, oh shit, that's right. Okay. So the writing was phenomenal in this.
Oh, the writing was cold. Did you notice the knife on the wall?
No.
In his bedroom, that little sliver that was cut out on the wall that was in the shape of a knife. And when they started,
I never noticed that.
When it started, he was reaching for it at the beginning.
Oh, because he was in that corner.
He was in the corner of the bed. He had his hand on it and it looked like a knife pointed down, and his hand was over it and shit.
Damn. I gotta go back and watch.
That nigga was deep in the trenches.
God,
that nigga he was in that bitch, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That nigga was seeing silhouettes on the wall. That nigga was.
Jesus.
Hey, the director would be proud to hear that shit.
Made me key on it was they showed it at the beginning of the series, and then at the end they showed it again, like just a shot of his bed with that little shot on the wall. Like, damn, that shit like a knife.
Damn. See,
that's dope. I missed that.
No, man. I don't know, man. I didn't see too much where it was coming up short, but I'm sure they did have some.
Shout, but shout it.
I got some.
Shout it. Shout, 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 but shout it. Shout, but shout it. Shout, but shout it. Shout, 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 but shout it.
I believe that there was an opportunity that was missed with this film, and I believe that the opportunity that was missed was to really explore that type of cyber bullying. You know what I'm saying? That type of emotional bullying. You know what I'm saying? To see the progression of why he did what he did, opposed to the after effects of what he did and how it affects him and his family. You know what I'm saying? I would have liked to see that aspect of it, and I think that was a missed opportunity.
One more look at me.
Yeah.
The song at the end was actually the voice of the girl who was on the picture in the movie.
Oh, really? Oh,
the one that they showed that got killed or whatever. So, Hyphen, are you saying that they needed an episode from the young girl's perspective?
I was waiting on that.
Yes, because we got perspective from the murderer, his family, and the legal side, right? But we didn't get her. Yeah, the friend too. But we didn't get her perspective because she was doing some bullying.
Yeah, she was.
Okay.
Over her.
She was doing some bullying
because her chest was flat. That was just anger, you know.
And
hurt people.
And she made some bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? She made some wrong decisions about, giving out nude pictures and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? She made some wrong choices. And so I think they need to explore that side too, because she was also, but she bullied him. She bullied him, and he snapped the fuck out.
Bro was just trying to cash in on some low self-esteem. Andrew Tate.
Right. You try to go after that low-hanging fruit. You did something silly, bro. Then you should go with me.
He's like, how much work you get? Like,
she said, I'm not that desperate. You bitch. It's not that desperate. What you trying to say?
Like, I gotta be serious.
My God.
Oh yeah, my bad. I don't know who's being chimed.
Right, man. Somebody ain't where they supposed to be.
I don't know.
Somebody getting the message.
God dang. But no, I think where the movie kind of draws a little short for me is, excuse me, the way they try to check masculinity in a way, but there's no checks and balances on femininity. Like the little girl out here posting nude pictures and shit. Bullying little boys and stuff like that. She needs to understand, where she is vulnerable in this world, and and things like that. And at the end of the day, I'm not trying to victim blame or no shit, but you put yourself out there for the youngster to holler at you. You can't get mad. He holler at you. You treat him like shit after he hollered at you.
Yeah, this repercussion for all actions. You know what I'm saying? Negative or positive. And you are absolutely right. If it's going to show accountability from one side, it should have shown accountability from all sides. And that grown ass woman went in that room and manipulated that little boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. Like, if a person deliberately fuck up your sandwich order, like, she knew that nigga didn't like pickles. You know what I'm saying? She knew that shit. And she still brought that motherfucking sandwich in there. Like, she knew that shit because she knew that was going to get under his skin. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. That's not right. And where was his parental guy? He's a minor. There was no parent in there or anything, liaison, anything. Sorry. Children should be advocated for.
No, real talk though. I mean, that was the one time I felt like the legal system was actually shown as honest. Because they will do that to your children. You let them, you let them sit up in the walls. They gonna talk to them without you present or without their counsel present.
Hell yeah. Motherfucker said, but do you like me? This all started because they said you sound like a granny. Got your color back.
I think he just attracted the flat chest.
Yeah, wasn't for him. Just look like her.
I mean, it does show how the exposure to sexuality and all that stuff has lessened the chances of male-female, I guess, cohabitation or friendships or relationship, and it's put them more so in the primal state of objectivity, you know what I mean, some type of way. Because if the man ain't 6 foot, this and that, they ain't getting checked for. That's the 80-20 rule they was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It had all of that on both sides. So I mean, there is validity in some of these arguments that come from the red pill. There is some stupidity that comes out of the red pill, aka fresh and fit. But I think like someone said earlier, these things definitely need checks and balances, and that's where the parenting comes in. And as you saw, the world took over parenting, and that's what they showcased in this joint. Because even the police officer, when he was at the school, he had to stop himself and like, yo, let me take my son and get something to eat now, because I have no idea what's going on in his world.
What the fuck is happening? Like,
yeah, this nigga sat down and talked to me for 10 minutes, told me I don't know shit.
Oh shit.
Come on, man. Let's get some. Yeah, we getting some chips, man. Let's do it.
The fish and chips. No, one thing I did is a big short, but it's just, I guess in general, man, a lot of these kids ain't shit, man. How you gonna ruin my fucking 50th birthday like that, dog? Like, you couldn't wait a day or two afterwards? Like, you know.
I think that was his gift. The truth was the gift.
Fuck that. Give me a better gift. God damn.
The truth was the gift. And I'm giving you your freedom to let me be and not have to worry about me, because I know where my future resides at.
Nah, nigga. You wait. Give it to me like a week after. Give me about 7 days after. That's some bullshit.
That nigga said I will go with it. He had some clarity in there. He's like, hey, I'm changing my plea, man. I seen the take two.
Shit. Dad was just like,
you know what I'm saying? I guess I did it. I seen the take two. Look like me shit. Oh.
I mean, that's the only thing that was missing for me. If he would have reacted and just not said nothing, like in the van, like just throw his hands up, pull the car over or something, get out of the car because that motherfucker just ate that shit. He's like, my day fucked. Yeah, this is gonna be.
Let me go get in the bed. Fuck it.
Just like this is goddamn. But I ain't hungry no more.
Right, he didn't even get the chance to eat that breakfast she cooked. None of that shit.
He got the slamming little kids around already. Flipped the little.
They deserve that shit.
He did. And how many, like, a lot of these kids are unathletic nowadays, because I'll be damned if I know I wrote some shit on a van and I see the dad. He
see him coming.
Fuck up out of there.
You know what I'm saying? He gave you a warning shot. You little mother. Like, oh, I'm up. How did the friend dip off and leave his ass like that? Like that. Homie tripped over.
That nigga had a heart.
Got slammed twice. I was like, oh my God.
Don't laugh at me.
And
don't laugh at me.
That's another shortcoming too, because I'm gonna slap the fuck out of him. Like if I don't punch him, because I might slip up and punch him, but I'm gonna definitely slap the shit out of him. And
no, I think that show restraint and show because
you gotta think that episode,
yes,
after that scene that came after that whole scene came after the episode with a woman, right, with a psychiatrist. She tried to paint him into such a like the dad and the grandfather into these toxic motherfuckers, right? You know what I'm saying? So this is why he's the way he is and shit, because dad ain't got no female friends. Bitch, he married.
Yeah. I didn't get that part of the questioning either. I was
bitch, he married.
Makes no sense.
We're not supposed to.
But how did y'all like that theme though? They kind of showed that theme play out. Like when he said his dad was, real tough on him, so it showed how tough men make the world for softer men, and softer men make the world for privileged men.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's why I try and balance a heavy dose of schizophrenia in my house. So you never know which one you're gonna get in the mornings when I wake up. So everybody got to tread lightly in the house.
Yeah, you gotta keep them on their toes, dog.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? One day I'm what is they? I'm like, look, man, I don't know, y'all get shit. That's all. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna be telling them. Nope. I had to stop myself. Like, nope. But all in all, shorts and everything involved in this, do we feel that who they were aiming at with this content, did they hit?
Hold on, real quick, before you jump off.
I did all this
because that scene in the hardware store, I thought should have been touched a little bit further when the old boy was like,
"Oh, my man came with a conspiracy."
Yeah,
hell yeah,
like, yo, man, you crowdfund this, we can get some people behind you and all this.
On this, I was like, what? Wait a minute.
I was like, man, we might have a movie here.
What he said? Were they talking about the stab wounds? There aren't any.
Yeah,
I was like, oh.
I was like, wait, hold on.
I seen
y'all, like, and the fact that the whole town knew about the shit too, I felt like the case could have been a little bit opened up a little bit more.
Yeah, he was going off on the neighbor. Did you pull up a chair? Oh, you see every fucking thing.
You didn't see anything?
Fuck wrote this.
Since she is the fucking neighborhood watch.
Like, goddamn, boy. But
shout out to what's my man's name? He was in Snatch and shit. He played Tommy.
Oh, you talking about the dad?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Stephen Graham. Stephen,
yeah. Shout out to him because he wrote on this.
Oh, is it Stephen? I don't know if it's Stephen.
Stephen. I don't know.
Me writing.
No, shout out to him. No, he wrote on this joint, and I thought he did an excellent job with writing and putting this together.
Oh, most definitely, man. Well, with his writing, do we feel? I'm gonna keep on trying to hit this fucking target. Do we feel that they hit the target with the writing?
I hit the target.
Whew, I got it off. All right, go ahead.
I think the target was middle-aged white women, and I do believe they hit that target.
Why you say middle-aged white women?
Because this is a show that is about toxic masculinity, and I just don't think that you're gonna hit a male audience per se with that whole male bashing type deal.
Yes, I do see it that way. Heightened vision.
Sword of omens, give me sight beyond sight.
Heightened vision. Black fathers and a diabolical white father. Heightened vision.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not geared towards the white man.
No,
it's not geared towards the white teenager.
Yeah, you got a good argument, bro. You got a good argument.
No, I'm not mad at the argument at all. I'm tripping on this goofy thing. I'm not tripping on that argument at all.
Yeah, I couldn't pass up that opportunity though. That was a great time.
Look at us.
I think the target on this joint is I think the target on this joint is the parents. I think this has more impact on the parents than it will on the children. I think it's done in a way that it hits the parents way more than it does the children all over. I don't know if you watching this with your children gives you any more insight into their world. I just don't know. No, but that's
no, just they have to open that door.
Yeah,
they got to open that door. Yeah.
I will say, me watching it with it is just going to be able to gauge their reaction, and me watching these types of things with them opens dialogue, because then it helps me to give a back and forth of how they feel and what they think about different scenes and all that shit. So, but no, I feel that the target was for everybody that's thinking about getting breast implants or something out there, man, because you don't want
what in the entire fuck.
Come on,
where's your button at? Where this nigga button at?
They're wrong. Oh shit.
Why? Because old girl was a flat chest, you said?
Yeah, that's why she died.
Because of the bullying?
Yeah. Pigeon chested, barrel chest. I'm sorry. All right, whatever, man. Yeah.
This nigga talking about a 12-year-old.
He finna have all that feminists in the comments.
That's good. That mean they watching. Hey, good job. What you feel was the target, so?
I definitely agree with Mike on the parent. Definitely that shit. That's what had me glued. You know what I'm saying? Even the wife, she was, around the house doing her daily routines, and she
why did he pick you?
From what she saw.
He's like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Do you think?
Yeah, I felt they hit the target for a certain.
I really wish she would have gave him his 5 minutes in the beginning of the day. I think that would have helped that day go a whole lot smoother. Even that little 5 minutes. if she would have gave him his 5 minutes on his birthday, dog, that's so messed up. So he went into the day tense, just tense and riled the fuck up. That's crazy. Oh man, I'm sorry.
He didn't even want that cup of coffee in the morning.
Yeah,
that's how I knew his birthday was fucked.
Damn.
Nigga pour that cup of Joe right out.
That's a happy 50 right there. It is everyone's favorite game show. Rename that movie.
Not too far from the tree.
The Pokemon.
Damn.
No accountability.
The boy who cried sheep. The boy who cried wolf.
That's
not bad.
Crazy work. That's crazy work. 13 doing 30.
Tell my dad I'm all right. I kept saying that shit like his dad was in on it. You know what I'm saying? Like his dad was in on that shit. Hey, I'm holding it down in here, man. I'm good. There's some shit on my
P.O.P. Hold it down.
Oh, God damn.
Be careful now. We got powers over here at TruVue Podcast.
Man, goddamn. From Snapchats to cell blocks.
Incel to the grave.
Have a slice.
Damn. God damn, man.
What are you, posh?
Cancel Christmas.
No pickles.
Say cheese. No pickles.
That nigga said no. He's like, a pickle. Hot chocolate, cold heart.
Eat your cornies.
Get your strength up. That nigga said after I killed her, I could have done whatever I wanted to her, but I didn't.
I could have touched her any way I wanted.
I'm tired.
This is problem child. That's what this is. Problem
Yeah,
child.
you know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
God,
I think it's like, I'm tired. That's what it is. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Pay no attention to that. I'm talking too much.
I'm sleepy than a motherfucker, man. I need to take a nap.
Oh, another look at me. Young boy said in an interview that scene where he yawned and looked at his wrist and shit. She's like, "Am I boring you?" He said that was just because he was tired. So that was all improv. That wasn't in the script.
Damn.
Hey man, that motherfucker.
Because they had to keep going. They had to keep going and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh,
that motherfucker.
He was like, I was tired at that point. Yeah.
Sleeper cells.
This might be something I'm interested in watching the behind the scenes though.
They got a whole little thing where they do each of the characters are doing like a 1-by-1 breakdown of the scenes and stuff like that, scene by scene.
Yeah, I might have to check that out.
Spare the Ride.
Family Tree.
Cut it out.
Come and talk to me.
Do you like me?
Do you love me?
Do you think I'm ugly?
The uglies.
Oh shit.
You're ugly. You might as well give me a try. Not that desperate.
The glove did fit.
Give me some head. That'll really piss him off.
Oh shit,
man! All right,
yeah,
that was funny.
Let's go get bad.
Give me some head. That's really piss him off. Hell yeah, that nigga angry.
Wasn't the running, y'all. Let's pick one. Let's get it's I can see it.
Just my boy.
And I can see it. Let's pick one. We gotta
man child.
Yeah, man down.
Ooh. He discussed it with his club.
I like man child, problem child, and spare the ride.
I like that problem child.
I'm gonna go with man child.
I'm gonna go with spare the ride.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm spare the ride.
Well, spare the ride.
Oh, guess spare the ride wins.
There it is.
Right.
The official TruVue rename for Netflix's.
Gotta love that democracy.
Hold on, Hyven, did you get a vote?
Yeah, man. I went with man child.
I was, and both of y'all picked spare the ride. So the official.
I just want to make sure Hyven got a vote.
For Adolescence.
I got a vote, brother. I got a vote, brother.
He only do this when nobody pick his shit, dog. He only do this when nobody pick his shit. I want y'all to make note of that right now, please.
What do you mean, man? Like, I was in the runnings.
Oh man!
Because technically, Mike said mine too. I'm just trying to say technically he said so. That's 2-2. You know, Mel just took the easy way out. You know how Mel do. You just take the easy way out.
How was it 2-2?
And, you know,
right?
Because Mike said Mike listed 3. Yeah, and so one of mine.
But he went
mine.
He picked it. He said, "I'm gonna pick spare the ride," and then Zoe said, "I picked."
Oh, okay. So he did. He came out and just said one. Okay, I'm sorry.
Boy, y'all.
You're right. I apologize. Hey, man, I'm a man. I apologize.
Whoa, calm down, brother. Put the knife down.
Hey, I apologize. Down.
Calm down.
I'm a man enough to apologize, man. I was wrong.
All right, man. Spare the ride.
He got some mumbling under his breath and shit. Here go that democracy shit.
Never pick the Oh shit! And the official...
I'm sleepy, man. I'm sleepy.
Oh shit! Yeah, got his ass a lot of trouble. And the official TruVue score is.
Find out. 1, 2, 3.
That's right. It is a 3. Oh, raise the score. It was a 3.375 overall. But gentlemen, what do we feel was the messaging in this?
What that means?
No one knows what it means.
What does it all mean, Basil?
So, what are you trying to say?
What is your message?
Don't let no hoe get you off your square, man.
Damn.
You should put a Ring camera on your children's doorway.
God damn.
Don't give people too much power over yourself or your day.
That's a good one.
Don't trust the system.
Or your children.
Every kid got a story. Most get silenced before it's told.
Welcome to D Block.
Damn. Not all monsters are grown.
That wasn't a proper fight.
You said what?
He said it wasn't a proper fight. It wasn't a proper fight. Hey, limit your conversations when sleepy.
Damn. Hey, it's not guilty until proven innocent. It's trending until proven irrelevant.
The fuck is he talking about?
I tried.
Hey, if you talking to a person where the doors are only open by code or badge, they are not on your side.
My God.
I'm
gonna put like, oh,
not on your side.
And the lawyer, when he saw the video, he started packing up. Well, all right, guys, this was.
And you sound familiar. We didn't even touch on that. How familiar he was when he came in. Same room.
He packed that shit up like, well, that's it. You got it. Oh man! All right, gentlemen, let's hit them with the closing credits. Let's get on up out of here.
Well, I would definitely rewatch this. I have watched it twice. I think it's a great conversation piece, and by it only being 4 episodes, it does leave wiggle room to have conversations about the subject matter at hand. And I think you're going to get a lot of different views and perspectives depending on who's in the room. The message on this. Oh wait, we already talked about that, right? See, I'm sleepy.
It's up to you. Closing credits, man. Closing.
Yeah, so I think that we should really take some self accountability, because you could raise your child to the best of your ability, and guess what? They're still going to be their own person, and they're still going to make their own choices. You know what I'm saying? At some point, the blame is of the individual that's had to do an action.
Now, I'm going to say that this could be taken as some heavy material within this film here. So with that being said, I'm going to be cautious on who I recommend this to. I think it does lend to good conversation after watching it. Me rewatching it would definitely have to be with someone who hasn't seen it. But overall, I think it's an informative show. I don't know if the importance is highlighted within the series as much on the matter, but it's definitely something informative. Add kind of like a PSA feel of, talk to these kids, you know what I mean? Because the internet has taken a hold of a whole new world that you all are not aligned with. So you need to be in touch with your child. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, man. Definitely a big emphasis on tapping in with the kids, man, as much as possible. But, not necessarily only just tapping in to see what they got going on, but building that space to where they can come holler at you about whatever they need to holler at you about. I feel is important as well. on the message side. The film in general, or the series rather, it felt like a film. I felt they did a tremendous job with this. The production was well put together, writing, all of the above. It was definitely recommendable and something I will be rewatching.
If you are looking for a show that unravels crime in real time, well, this here be the series for you. If you are looking for a series that proves the drama ain't for your mama, this here be the series for you. And if you are looking for a series where a kid's just trying to stab a baddie and then he had to call for daddy, well, this here will be the series for you. Yes, I will rewatch this. And yes, I have already recommended this to a lot of people. This was a good watch. It made me feel uncomfortable at times, and it raised my anxiety just the way it was shot. The clever one take shot was just amazing at just bringing out, making me follow the story. And you pair that with good writing, oh man, I'm locked in. Yeah, man. No, this was just a good watch. I definitely recommend it, and I definitely will be rewatching this. But
doing it for 4 full hours was impressive, I must say.
You know what I'm saying?
That in itself might be worth the rewatch, so I can't front on that.
Yeah, we definitely spent a lot more time on a lot worse. But hey, like I always say, I might get it right and I might get it wrong. Y'all go ahead and let us know by heading on over there to TruVuePodcast.com. That's TruVue Podcast, TRUVUE podcast.com, where you can like, subscribe, share, and comment to help us defeat the all-powerful algorithm that's trying to hold the Black Pod down. And thank you for riding with us over at the YouTube and the fan base. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications, the thumbs up, the subscribe button, the share button, and drop something in the comments that you want us to review, because we here at the TruVue Podcast know that it's not just about our review, but it's the conversation with the crew. So go ahead, put that in the comments, and we'll make it do what it do. TruVue Podcast. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, do everything that Melly Mel just said in the comments, guys, in the comments. If you knew that your child did a horrendous crime, but you were able to help them escape, would you help them escape? Let us know in the comments, all right? I'll leave it to my guy.
There you have it. There you go. That there be the end of the show. TruVue Podcast. And you already know what the hell we always say.
Stop trying to wipe them hoes, man.
God damn.
Go watch some shit, man.
Girl, that thing poking. Wait, what?
What'd you say? Try to stab a baddie?
TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
Your boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.